Hi guys, Kai here and welcome back. This is episode 87 of the FIFA 17 My Player Career, and today is the final episode of the season, and we've got 3 games to cover in today's episode. It is the last game of the Premier League season. We are already confirmed as the Premier League champions, of course, so we don't really mind what the end result is in this game, but hopefully we can end the season on a high, get that 3 points, and then we can look forward to the last couple of games where we take on Manchester City in the Europa League final. That is just after this game, and then after the Europa League final comes the FA Cup final at Wembley Stadium, where we are against Chelsea, I believe. Yeah, it's against Chelsea in the FA Cup final. So 2 big games coming up just after this one. If we can win this, that will give us the confidence and the form going into those 2 games, where we will hopefully lift another 2 trophies, and of course that will be the triple, as well as we already are Premier League champions. So let's see what we can do in this game then before we can concentrate on those last 2 cup games. A good shot there from Kai, but forcing a good save from the Sheffield Wednesday keeper, who pushes it out for a corner. So corner is then for Arsenal. Comes in from Insigne, headed away. Is he going to go out of play for a throw? It is indeed. So Kai currently on a 6.7 rating as this throw gets thrown in. But again, cleared away there by Sheffield Wednesday. It's going to be another throw, but there is Arsene Wenger, the manager. He's looking to do 3 trophies this season, or win 3 trophies this season. It will be quite some feat for Arsenal. Didn't even qualify for the Champions League last season, so if they can go out and win 3 trophies this year, that's pretty sweet, and proves what a good investment buying Kai from Barcelona was at the start of the season. We've had a great season here, to be honest. Even if we don't manage to win the next 2 trophies, being the Premier League champions is probably the main thing for us right now, and we achieve that. So we do have a Premier League winners medal in our trophy cabinet. As we're pushing forward here, still looking towards that first goal. Good save there, but the goalkeeper, he couldn't keep out the second shot. Francis Coquelin it was there, hovering over the back post, and I think that might be his first goal this season. He hasn't scored many goals, to be honest, if any at all this season. He doesn't really push forward enough. Let's have a look. A little bit of luck there. We'll take it. Goalkeeper can only parry it to Francis Coquelin, and that is his first. No, it's his second Premier League goal this season for the Frenchman. And here he is again. Plays the ball forward. Now Kai back to Insigne. Space on that far side, as you can see, and Kai does see him as well. He plays it through. Rafa cuts back inside. Kai's in space, and he puts it in. That is going to wrap up the game. 2-0 now, Arsenal lead. 9.1 rating. Did the goalkeeper just go and kick Kai then in the face? I saw that. What a replay that was. Bit of dirty play there from the goalkeeper, sorry. But that is Kai's 27th Premier League goal of the season. And we've got 8 minutes to play to get 3 more. Remember, the goal tally was 30. Yeah, we did up it halfway through the season, but I don't think he's going to get it. Can he pull one back in? No, he cannot. Unlucky. He would have had 6 minutes to get 2 goals there for the 30 goal. And just offside. So it is going to be a free kick to Sheffield Wednesday. There's going to be a change here. Actually, a change for both squads. And Kai does get replaced then, giving him a little bit of rest as the 2 big important games are coming up. As you can see there, we did finish top of the table, 5 points clear of Spurs. Man United in 3rd, Chelsea in 4th, and Everton it was, who finishes in 5th place. Manchester City, they had a horrible season, finishing down in 14th place. Kai wins the Golden Boot for the Premier League, scoring 27 goals, and there is a team of the league. Gibbs, El Nene, and Coquelin, and of course Kai are in there from the Arsenal squad. So a pretty decent squad there for team of the season. And I'm surprised that those actual Arsenal players are in there, and Kai's been named Player of the Premier League, so even more rewards going to Kai. He's had a fantastic year back in the Premier League. Remember, we did play in the Premier League before with Liverpool, but finally coming home with Arsenal. And so far, everything is going pretty swimmingly well for him right now. But let's see how the Europa League final is going to go off. Are we going to get another trophy? If we do manage to defeat Manchester City, then this will be our 2nd trophy win here at Arsenal for the season. It will be a double, of course. And then we'll look forward to the Wembley trip in the FA Cup final to take on Chelsea, and hopefully another victory for Arsenal. But it is Manchester City who get this game started. And this is at the Emirates Stadium, so it's always nice to play in Europa League final at your home stadium. Not quite sure that's meant to be the way it is, but it is here. So we have the home advantage. Manchester City with a free kick, twisting and turning here. Oh, Arsenal going to get it the way they are indeed. Well played, good defend there from Arsenal. Now Alexis Sanchez plays it down the line for Kai. To be honest, Alexis Sanchez hasn't played much this season, but there Kai sets it up and the player sliding in just missed it there. A great chance for Arsenal to take a lead just after 10 minutes. But Manchester City are going to get this ball clear, and he's actually lost it. So Kai again, good little bit of skill there, turns inside, more skill from him, plays it inside for Ozil. Ozil could only force a weak shot there, easy save in the end from Manchester City, and it's parried away, and I think Manchester City are going to get this ball clear this time. But two decent chances there for Arsenal to take an early lead in this FA Cup, Europa League tie, Europa League final in fact. But into the second half we go after those two early chances for Arsenal. And it's been a little bit lacklustre, to be honest. Not many chances for either side. But it is Manchester City. Get their name right. It's twice I've done that. And they're pushing forward. Here's Mangala. Is he going to take the shot? He does take the shot. He had support as well. Two players across the box. He decides to go for it himself. And Mangala misses it completely. Not even on target. The goalkeeper went to dive for it, but it wasn't really troubling him. And we're into the final 5 minutes here at the Emirates Stadium. Still Arsenal 0, Manchester City 0. Remember, if it does end 0-0 after 90 minutes, it will go into extra time. And then the possibility of penalties. And we don't want that, of course, because that is an absolute lottery. It could go either way. And there's going to be a late corner here. We will take penalties, though. If Manchester City score right now, Guardiola still the Manchester City manager. Kevin De Bruyne gets it in the box, but cleared away. And now Kai can get past this last man. Oh, he's through. One-on-one with the keeper. The final minute of the game. He's got no pace. He's getting caught here. And he's just lost out there. Great defending there. And in fact, he's given away a free kick. And if he give away a free kick there, I know it wasn't a dirty challenge, but he was the last man. Technically, he should have been sent off. But here we go. This is going to be the last chance of the 90. It's Alexis Sanchez. Oh, it's a poor free kick there from the small Chilean. And Manchester City are going to take this one into extra time. As the final whistle blows in. Arsenal 0, Manchester City 0. A good chance there for Arsenal to win it late on. But Kai is just worn out. He couldn't keep running. Here is Kai again though for Arsenal. Still on the pitch, thankfully. We get taken off against Sheffield Wednesday, remember. Cross comes in. Oh, Granit Xhaka with the shot. A great save there. Manchester City staying in this game. Granit Xhaka probably should have done better, but it was a cracking save. No idea who the Manchester City goalkeeper is, but that was a good save from him. And now into the second half of extra time. As you can see, top left, it's still Arsenal 0, Manchester City 0. This one looks like it's going to be going to penalties, which is not what we wanted. Unless Arsenal could win it late here. No, again, a good save there from the Manchester City keeper. Aaron Ramsey it was with that long-range effort. Probably the last chance of the game. Corner comes in, cleared off the line. And there's nobody back for Arsenal. Oh, no. The goalkeeper's even coming out now. He's got to win this, and he does. Fantastic sliding challenge there from Zoet, but he's got to get back in his box. Ball over the top, and there he is. Whew. I was panicking a little bit there. That was the last chance for Manchester City and for both teams, in fact, because it is going to go to a penalty shootout in Europa League final. It is going to be Arsenal who step up with this first one, and it's going to be Aaron Ramsey. Come on, let's give us that 1-goal advantage. He steps up, in off the post. For a second, that looked like it might have been heading wide. And a chance here to make it 2-2. And he does. Simple penalty there. 2-2 it is. Goalkeeper didn't even dive. So second penalty for Arsenal. This is to give us a 2-1 lead. Straight down the middle. Goalkeeper did touch that slightly with his feet, but wasn't able to keep it out. So Arsenal do have the lead right now. 2-1. Manchester City to step up to score their second, and they do. Nice power behind that one. Goalkeeper dived the right way, but was unable to keep it out. Too much power on it. And now Arsenal with their third penalty in this shootout, and it is Granit Xhaka who steps up, and he's hit the post. Oh no, things not looking good for Arsenal. It's Raheem Sterling now to take Manchester City's third, and he has missed. Goalkeeper Zoet making a cracking save, keeping Arsenal in this one. Now Kai steps up, goalkeeper doesn't even move. That is another penalty goal scored for Kai. 3-2 we lead. Straight down the middle almost. 3-3 now. Sane with that equalising goal for City. Now Arsenal with their 5th penalty. Could be their final one. He scores. Now all we need is Manchester City to miss this one, and then we'll take the Europa League trophy. It is Kevin De Bruyne who's going to step up. De Bruyne. Oh, cheeky little chip there. He puts it away coolly. It's now 4-4 in this penalty shootout. Arsenal lining up their 6th penalty. Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. He shoots and he scores. Goalkeeper dives the wrong way. Unlucky not to get on the end of that one, the goalkeeper. But again, we have the advantage. We just need Manchester City to miss. Come on. Oh, he's not going to miss that. Cracking finish there. It's now 5-5. El Nene is the next one up for Arsenal. He's got to stay cool. He's got to stay composed in front of the Arsenal fans. Straight down the middle. Beautiful penalty. Goalkeeper diving the wrong way. And back in front. Arsenal goes 6-5 now in this penalty shootout. Late drama in this cup tie. Now Manchester City to score. And he's missed the goal completely. Arsenal take the Europa League. And that is absolutely fantastic for Arsenal. We take the trophy, and of course that is the double win as well for the season. Arsene Wenger, the manager, has got to be very happy with that. And there you go, we win it on the penalty shootout, but we'll take it. It is going to be Aaron Ramsey who lifts this trophy. Europa League champions are Arsenal. There we go, absolutely superb. What a season so far. And remember, we've still got one game to go in today's episode. We've got the FA Cup final to look forward to at Wembley Stadium, of course, where we take on Chelsea. Well, they're going to enjoy their celebrations today, and then tomorrow we've got to get our minds right. Here we go, May 29th, 2021. Chelsea versus Arsenal, Wembley Cup final. The Wembley Cup final, Wembley FA Cup final. And is this going to be another victory? If so, it's going to be the 3rd trophy of the season. Chelsea are going to be playing in their home blue kit, Arsenal in their home red kit. So here we go then. Fireworks already going off here at Wembley Stadium. A big occasion for both teams. Nobody wants to miss out on this one. And Arsenal are the team in form. Already crowned Premier League champions. Crowned Europa League champions. And they are the 2 men to watch then. Mauro Icardi and Mesut Ozil. Hazard also starting. We've got Kai, of course. He's one to watch. And it is Arsenal who get this FA Cup final underway here at Wembley Stadium. But who is going to finish it? Here's Kai then in possession early on for Arsenal. Always nice to get a nice early touch. El Nene out wide for Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. El Nene again. Chamberlain. Kai's asking for it on the edge of the penalty box, and he runs in and he volleys it into the back of the net. And that's an absolutely fantastic start for Arsenal in this FA Cup final. 4.5 minutes gone. Look at that. Boom. On the penalty spot as well. Cracking finish there from Kai. And that is now Arsenal 1, Chelsea 0. And already we are looking good for another trophy. It's his 4th FA Cup goal of the season. As we push forward here, 16 minutes in, looking for a second. El Nene finds Kai in space. If he can get it across the middle, which he does. But the defender was there, Azpilicueta in fact, who gets the ball clear for Chelsea. Mustafi though, looking to get the ball back in. Ozil, El Nene, now Kai. Kai plays it through. Is Ozil shoots. A good save there from Courtois. He keeps it out, but it's good passing play here from Arsenal. They're looking the most dangerous, looking the most up for this one. Of course, winning the Europa League Cup just a few days ago. They are high on energy as well. Oh, and look at there. Chambers at that far post. Tried to have the shot. Probably could have turned the other way and got the crossing instead. But no. As long as we're still leading, that's all that matters. Here's Ozil to Kai. Kai now just loses out there. In fact, he's won a free kick here for Arsenal. Coquelin, is he going to take the quick one? He does take the quick one. So Mesut Ozil back to Coquelin. Ozil to Kai, edges the area. Plays it through for Coquelin. He's at the post, but there he is with a rebound. A nice little 1-2 there with Francis Coquelin and the post. He scores in the FA Cup final. And that should surely wrap up the victory now for the Gunners. And a little bit of luck goes our way. We don't have much luck that goes our way, so it is always nice when it comes along. It's his first FA Cup goal this season. I think it's his third goal in total this year, and that could be his most enjoyable in the FA Cup final at Wembley Stadium. We've got less than 9 minutes to go. Arsenal still leading 2-0. And when that final whistle blows, we are going to be crowned FA Cup winners, and it will be a triple championship as well for Arsenal this season. Just a few minutes to go. Let's just keep him away. Way over the crossbar. That goes from Toni Kroos out for a goal kick. And there's going to be a change here for Chelsea. I think there's going to be a change here for Arsenal as well. Kai's coming over to the touchline. Indeed it is. Kai's going to be replaced here by Malik. So there we go. He goes off. 5 minutes to go. I don't think there's going to be any danger of losing. But as you can see, in those final 5 minutes, somehow Chelsea come back, scored 3 goals. And they've won the FA Cup. They won the FA Cup 3 goals to 2. Can you believe it? They took Kai off and everything went downhill. The biggest mistake of Arsene Wenger's career, taking Kai off. And I just can't believe that Chelsea have just won that. Was leading 2-0. But Kai was the player of the competition in the FA Cup, even though he didn't win the competition. So a big disappointment there for Arsenal. We should have really taken that, and that should have, of course, been the triple for us this season. And he was also named the Europa League player of the competition as well, Kai. So before we do end today's episode and before we end this season, we're going to have a quick look at another squad report. We're going to do another squad report at the start of next season, so not too long before that. And we'll see if any players have come and gone as well in that time. Remember, after this, we will have the summer to look forward to. We don't want to be heading out. To be honest, we want to stay at Arsenal. We've got the Champions League to look forward to next season. And of course, we are the Premier League champions. So hopefully we can go one better next year. Win the Champions League, win the Premier League again, and hopefully get our hands on that FA Cup this time round. But there is Kai's final statistics for the year. 61 games played in total, 43 goals. An absolutely fire season for him. And just going to go through a couple more of these players. And then, of course, we are going to officially end the season. Quite a few of these players actually have their contracts ending in a couple of months' time, so they might not be here next season. Danny Welbeck being one of those. Quite a few of them are pretty old as well. Monreal is 35 years old. So I hope you liked this episode, guys. I hope you enjoyed this season as well. Unlucky that we didn't win the FA Cup, but as I said, hopefully next season we can do that. So there is the league objectives for Kai. He did all but one, shot percentage to goals. But never mind. Thanks again, guys. Leave a like if you liked it, and I'll see you in the next one.